Hi, welcome back to Tom's Life. Today we are making Easter bunny cakes. So the ingredients you need is margarine, caster sugar, self-raising flour, icing sugar, vanilla extract, eggs, hundreds and thousands, mini eggs and cake cases. And you also need baking powder. So first step, I'm going to weigh out all the ingredients. I'm going to weigh out the margarine. So first step, we're going to weigh out margarine. You're going to need 225 grams. So you're just going to cut a little bit off. And then with your big block, you're going to put that in.
It is 220 grams.
You just add a little tiny piece more.
It is 223 grams. It is 224 grams.
That will do. So once you've got 225 grams of margarine, you're going to place it in your mixing bowl. And then you'll weigh out 225 grams of caster sugar. So next step, you're going to need 225 grams of caster sugar. And using my talking scales, just give it a good tap. You want to get to 225.
17 grams. It is 28 grams.
So you just stop when you get to 225.
It is 48 grams. It is 70 grams.
And then you'll cream this with your margarine.
It is 88 grams. It is 105 grams. It is 214 grams.
Just add a tiny little bit more in.
It is 220 grams. It is 223 grams. It is 223 grams. It is 224 grams.
That will do. So once you've got 225 grams of caster sugar, you're going to place it in with your margarine. You want to give that a good tap out, so you get all your caster sugar out. So next step, you're going to weigh out 175 of self-raising flour. So you're just going to pour it in, and then you can take some out if you've added a bit too much in.
It is 120 grams.
Just add a bit more.
It is 184 grams.
Just going to take a tiny bit out.
It is 175 grams.
Spot on. Once you've got 175 grams of self-raising flour, you're going to get a mixing bowl. You place all that in, give it a shake, and then you add in a teaspoon of baking powder to your self-raising flour. So next step, we're going to crack 3 eggs. You're first going to give it a little crack, then you're going to break it down the middle, catching the shell. And you drop it in like that. Then you do the same with your other 2 eggs. So you now just want to start giving your eggs a good beat, so you get them all broke up. This will be our wet ingredients. So you're just giving them a good stir. put your bowl on a little slant if you want to beat it more quickly. So we're just giving our eggs a nice beat. You just want to put a little splash of filling in with your eggs, but you keep your finger over the, so you don't put loads in. So you just put a little drop in, just like that, and you just want to give that a little bit of a stir, just to give flavour. And then we'll put this to one side, and like I said, this will be our wet ingredients. Now you want to add in a little teaspoon of baking powder in with your flour. Just give that a little bit of a stir, just like that. This will help your cakes to rise. In a minute you're going to cream your margarine and sugar. Then you add in your flour, eggs, and your eggs, sulphate, flour, baking powder and filling extract. Now you want to start creaming your margarine and castor sugar together. You first just want to chop it into pieces like that. And now with your wooden spoon you just want to start giving it a good beat so it starts to go creamy. I like to do this with a wooden spoon, but you could also do this in a lecky beater, that's optional. I'm just going to cream it for a few minutes. And you just keep chopping the margarine so it breaks down easily into the castor sugar. And then you just keep beating it for a few minutes. Now your margarine and sugar should be nicely creamed. You want to put in your eggs and filling it, get it all out, and your baking powder and sulphate. And then you want to give this a good stir so it all binds in. So you're just going to give this a good stir. Get it all off the sides. Don't forget we got raw eggs in here now, so don't lick the bowl or you get salmonella. Just give it a little tap, and then you just want to give this a gentle stir for a few minutes. Gonna make 12 cakes. So you're going to get 12 cake cases. It's up to you how many you want to make. You can do these before, you can do these the week before of Easter, Sunday. And you can serve these at an Easter party. So next step, you're going to switch on your oven. Using my bumpons to tell me which one is the oven. You want to set this at 180 degrees. So I have preheat that at 180 degrees. Now you're going to start putting your filling, your cake batter into cake cases. Now you want to first put a spoonful of mixture in a cake case. Use your finger just to help it in, so it places down, and then you just want to do another little spoonful on top, next to it. just like that. I'll show you again how you do that. So you get a little spoonful first. You place it in the middle of your cake case. And now you get another spoonful. Place it right in the middle like that. And then you just keep doing them. And then if you've got any small ones, you can either go over it, or you can make some more for your ears. So you're just going to finish off doing the rest of your cake cases. So you now want to place your 12 cakes in the oven on the top shelf. So we put them on the top shelf like that. As you can see, I've done another 3, and these will be for your ears. So what you're going to do is you're just going to place them underneath the tray. And then what you do is you'll rotate them to put them on top. You want them to cook for 15 to 20 minutes so they go nice and golden and brown. Now you're going to start making your butter icing. I have put about 200 grams of butter in. You want to put in 4 good teaspoons of icing. So you're just going to put 4 good teaspoons in to start off with. Just like that. And then with a wooden spoon, you want to start binding this with the icing sugar and the margarine. In a minute you add in a little bit of vanilla extract, or you can also add in milk, that is optional, and that will start to cream it. And then this will be like a butter icing, what you'll put on your cakes and let it stick. And then when you make your ears and your eggs and 100,000s, this will be able to stick. You could use a lucky whisk, that's optional. Now you're just going to put a little splash of vanilla extract in. And now you just want to start stirring all that in. Give it a good beat and chop so it starts to bind together and break down. So you want to get some butter icing and put it on your cake. Put a little bit more on because you need enough so it can all stick. And with the back of the knife, you want to press down. Just go round the sides like that. You're going to get 2 pieces of leftover cake what you've cut, and you want to put them pointwards up to make some ears. You just want to give them a little press down like that, so you got little bunny ears. And now you're going to get a little chocolate egg, and you put it upwards, press it down to make a nose. And where you got a little bit of underneath your nose, so you're just shaking some 100,000s, just like that. You're going to leave them overnight so they can all set once you have done all 12. I got a plate here with ones I've done so far, and what you do is you just keep putting them all together, and then we'll put them in the fridge to let them set. So what you're going to do now, you're going to place them in the fridge to let them set overnight or a few hours. So what you're going to do is you're going to open your fridge and you're going to put them on the bottom shelf. You close the door and you let them set at a few hours or overnight. So this is how you make my Easter bunny cakes. I hope you like this. Keep hitting the like button, share and subscribe, and thank you.